Okay, so hey guys, welcome back to another Axel 72 video. Today, pleasure to be joined by Danny Quatermaine, of course, headlining here tomorrow and weigh in today. How are you feeling?
Yeah, really good. The weight's gone really well. It's probably the third time making this weight, so I made it more comfortable than ever before. It's just icing on top of the cake that it's for an IBF European title.
Of course, boxing for a title, a tough opponent. Is it possibly a little bit of an unknown opponent?
There's not too much to be able to view online, so you could say there's a little bit more unknown, but I'm more concentrated on what I've got to give rather than what he's going to give, if I'm honest. I've watched a few fights recently. I don't think there's going to be an issue. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to going in and having something to fight for.
Of course, and I watched you fight on the undercard of Joshua Buatsi. Obviously you were on the undercard for that, but now you're headlining. Do you feel like that comes with a little bit of added pressure, but are you excited for that?
I don't really see it as that. I mean, I'm quite just level-headed anyway, so a fight's a fight, and that's exactly what this will be. I enjoy fighting no matter who, no matter when. I'm really appreciative of getting on this card, being top of the bill. Also having a lot of the local fighters to be on my undercard almost, and funny enough, some of them I've been on their undercard, so it's kind of flipped now a little bit. But no, it's all good, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night.
Of course, and I mean, like you say, you getting the whole of West Midlands fighting on this undercard, and there's a lot of talent there. Do you feel like the talent has been maybe a little bit underappreciated in recent years?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of shows don't tend to happen in the Midlands. It's only recently that it's coming back to the Midlands, i.e. Birmingham, Coventry, Wolverhampton. There's a lot of lads even coming out of GB and females coming out of GB that have done great things, and they're now looking to turn it over. And I'm hoping that a lot more of the promoters, along with GBM, obviously going to situate themselves a lot more with the Midlands, because that's where the boxers are at.
And I suppose GBM signing with them, and I suppose you're at their last event. And what did you make of their last event?
Yeah, I was quite surprised actually. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about this happening, that happening. They're going to have this person, etc. But we went to it, and we were wowed by it, because they did exactly what they said they were going to do, and I'm pretty sure they will do above and beyond for this one as well.
Of course, and I can appreciate like you said, your level-headed mindset, and the fact that I suppose even if you do you win this title and then progress on from there, which of course you're going to be wanting to do, you're going to always keep level-headed. And how important is it to make sure that you don't let anything get too ahead of you and the cameras and everything like that?
Yeah, I think again, you've got to make sure that you keep your routine leading up to fights quite similar. People, when this is new to you, when it's new, getting a camera shown in your face, people talking to you all the time, wanting photos, etc. It can get quite draining for people. So it's good to kind of try and keep your head level-headed, keep focused on the fight, and that's what's in hand really. That's my job. So that's exactly what I need to be doing on Saturday night.
And I suppose throughout time, you're only a young lad yourself, and have you ever kind of struggled with any kind of outside world distractions, like going out and sacrifices you've had to be made?
No, as an 18-year-old, 19-year-old, I'd always be going out, as probably most 18, 19-year-olds do. But I was quite fortunate that I don't like drinking, so I never drank. A lot of them would say, I don't know how you manage to stay out with us like this, like everyone's getting drunk, etc., and you're still here just so with your bottle of water, etc. And I said, well, it's just one of them things that I've grown to get used to. And again, the social side is a massive part of my life, because obviously it sells a lot of tickets, as I have done. But again, it's getting people interested in your fight, and again, Leamington's a very tight community where everyone sort of knows everyone, and they're really getting behind myself, which is I'm very fortunate, and I'm extremely proud to be someone from Leamington and putting boxing back on the Leamington map.
Of course, and I suppose being from Leamington, there has been some big names from there. And is there any, I suppose, fights when you were younger that you saw and that to an extent inspired you to fuel you to where you are now?
So Leamington in boxing was kind of, well, it was before, probably 30 odd years before I was even born. But the legacy is always there. You got the Turpins, you got Mick Leahy, etc. So again, it's been a long time that Leamington probably hasn't been massive in terms of boxing, and It's probably past 10 years, along with the amateur setups that are going on, and now recently with some of the pros coming through like myself, Leamington's booming for boxing, and everyone from even different age groups who remember the Turpins, they're jumping on board and getting behind everyone and supporting, so I'm very thankful for that.
Of course, and a couple more questions. I appreciate your time here today, Danny, and I appreciate you probably want to go get food as well afterwards. But I suppose a question which I have been asking a lot of fighters is, of course, winning is a great part of boxing. It's probably the best part of boxing. But what would you say, other than that, is your favourite part of the sport?
I'd like to say, like, the people you meet within boxing. I mean, you look at the room today. There's so many different characters in one room, all over the place, from different backgrounds. And again, it's like there's that mutual respect for everyone. No matter where you've come from, what you've done, who you know, everyone's mutual with everyone. There's that level of respect across the board, which I think is the main thing for me. You know, the amount of people I've met through boxing is an unbelievable amount.
And you're not the type of person to go up there and start swearing or being loud or anything like that. But has boxing helped you with your confidence?
I think, I suppose boxing in general has. I'd say being at Edwin's gym, Cleary's boxing gym, definitely has. The characters you have in the gym, the laughs you have, the bit of Mickey taking you do. But again, with the mixed age groups, I'm 26 now. I'm mixing with lads who are still only 10 years old. We're in the same sessions, and it's good for the kids to be able to mix with older age groups. It builds their confidence. They're able to talk to people who are older, and again, it makes people a little bit more streetwise as to what can go on in the world. And I think you definitely see a lot of people coming out of boxing gyms on the right footsteps rather than the wrong ones.
Is it nice when they come to you and come to you for advice? Is that kind of something which you respect and you appreciate?
I mean, I've been told already, like, this past few weeks, that there's kids down the gym who I just see on a regular day-to-day basis and have a chat with, and I take the piss a little bit and stuff like that, and they have a laugh and stuff and a joke. And they've said to their parents that they look up to me, etc., and they see me as this professional boxer. But for myself, I just see them as, you're my teammate, you're my gym buddy, like we're in the same gym. It's my session as much as it is yours. So I don't see it in that aspect, and that's probably my humbleness coming through. But no, it's nice to be able to have that, and also maybe put a smile on someone's face that you didn't have to do.
It's brilliant, mate. And I'll leave with this final question. For the support, sure it's going to be great support for you tomorrow. What would you like to say to them?
I'd just like to thank everyone for coming. They come from all over the place. We've got people from Ireland, we've got people from Wales, from up north come down just for this fight. And obviously, again, the people at Leamington coming out in numbers. I'd just like to say thank you, and I'll make sure it's well worth it tomorrow night.
Of course, Danny. Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.